Alright, so it looks like what we have here is we have zone. As I test the zone, we have a send up your reaction. This can go a good reaction right there. Girl, you love me now. Would you love me if I was down? Have love for me, girl. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. And you have love for me, girl. There's a high probability. Oh, they say they get reaction. They get a little bit reaction, right? I'm saying, get the little shabby freaking reaction double tops, right? Break past the double top, shoot and store. This can be a trap within itself, right? Like legitimately a trap, right? Like it could be a freaking trap. But then again, girl, ba da 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 da. Would you love me if I was down and out? You still have love for me, girl. So I'm saying, just off of that, we had a reaction. Just right there. That's a perfect. Girl. Ba da 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 da. Would you love me if I was down and out? You still have love for me, girl. Ba da 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 da. Would you love me if I was down? And how? But you still have love for me, girl. Fake it, we can watch it. Cause tonight, baby, I wanna hear me. Alright, first reaction. That was significant, whatever. Girl, da da da, love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how? You still have love for me, girl. So now when we start having double tap like this becomes, at the bottom, this becomes something pretty freaking great, mate. So I break past that, and on 1 minute, they're induced, right? And then we don't hit that, and then freaking execution, mate. Like I'm not gonna, like literally, like I'm not going to. I'm sorry, girl, girl. Da 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 me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? But you still have love for me, girl. Da 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 da. Would you love me if I was down and how? But you still have love for me, girl. Oh. Love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how? Would you still have love for me, girl? Wait a minute. We gotta go to the whatever, cause there's no way. Cause tonight, baby, if I was down, but you, like I'm used. I took the trade because it is a trend. How? But yeah, I took the trade because it was in there. Would you love me if I? So where the frick did that thing just go? It wasn't just that. No. Did I have it like this? No. Huh. That trade is kind of weird to my eyes now. Okay, maybe I'll see what I had it like. Alright, so it looks like what we have here is okay. Hit from right there. That's the crash down. The hit from right there. That was my thing. Alright, there we have it. That's the reason why. The frick they try to move that front. And then I had it. It was right here. That's how I had it. Yeah, that's how I had it though. So, girl, da 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 da. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? We could be looking at like support zones, stuff like that. Like this is a strong one. Okay. Had that big tap, whatever. That's the reaction we keep on having. For here. A reaction. This is a pretty strong whatever. We break past that. But doji terrible. Nah, this is my trade. Potentially. At least here. Because why? Okay, that's my trade now. Why am I risking $30? Stuff is funny. But you still have love for me, girl. Would you love me if I was down? This is how sniper I could be. I'm saying these are bias. I'm practicing bias, bro. It could have been a simple thing like this. Cause tonight, baby. It could have been something simple like this. Girl, me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? So look at that. We're at strong resistance over this level. We're in this trend. Huge push up right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Girl. Okay, that's better inducement. Like that's a better reason why. That's how precise it can get. I'm saying overall we still had that close above perfectly. So yeah. Why'd I take that trade? I mean it wasn't really like, okay, this is Calvin. This was like, okay, this is what we thought the strategy is though. Like the only reason it makes sense because okay, we're on the uptrend, when this huge thing that usually pushes price up, pretty huge. So we're looking for the same reaction. They go like this. Here's how they go. Literally, kid you not. Where's it at? This thing right here. This is how they go right here. This is how they go. I'm serious. They're expecting a reaction at the same reaction up. So serious. So when they have big pushes and stuff like that, most of them probably are, I mean, some of them are either going to be looking for this huge push or they're going to be looking for a small little buy. And that small little buy was what? Test purple line, resistance, broke big resistance. Now we use this resistance as support. It shouldn't break here. We should at least go up to whatever. That's their mindset. And it's literally trapping them. It's so sad. Girl, let me know. It looks too clean. The reason why it's trapping them so often, because it looks too clean. If it keeps on trapping like this, then that means it's probably gonna like go up. Probably. Still have love for me, girl. Alright, now this is a strong support. Boom, big push up. Look at that. Good breakout. Yeah, whatever. Retest right there. Huge, whatever. Break past that once again. Now what do we have? We have a new trend. A new trend line we'd love to see. Still have love for me. I'm saying you can't overthink this stuff. You gotta really find out how they're gonna be induced. Okay, now looking at this. Now that's a good trap. When I broke past that, almost an EMA touch. Nah, I would have won that. I don't know why I didn't take that. Whatever. I just wanted EMA touch specifically. We love EMA touches. Now EMA doesn't touch the red line. Shooting star. Trap. Break pass again. Trend line. Whatever. Break pass. Some may say this is a good buy. It's all about low. Aiming for whatever the heck they're aiming for. Which overall probably is a good sell. Stop right there. TP above this line. Okay, big inducement again. We do not. Okay. Big doji. Shooting star. Retest EMA. Trap. So I'm getting it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully getting it. Well, no, yeah, I'm getting it to a extent. That's it. That's 2,000. 2,000. What's up? We're gonna stop at 40. How much is that? Yeah, I'm getting it to 110%. Cause like I said, their vision is when they see EMA, their vision is simple. EMA hit, the farther it goes, the more power the demand. So when it starts to tap, go by the whatever line, it hits the green. They're looking for the same reaction. And since they don't know exactly where it's gonna go, but we know that anytime it does hit, that there's a possibility that it can go up all the way like this, they love that. And that's the only thing they envision. So when they think when they say, oh, why do I always miss out on the good ones? Why doesn't it just happen right here? They're trying to be too smart. They're trying to be too ethical. That's why. Girl, love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for? Look at my posture. Oh my gosh. So now, like you see when we touch the whatever, we break out to whatever. We're still in this huge thing. Or looking at a huge resistance area. Again broken. That's the confirmation. Lights on. Let this soul jump in so you can get my freak on. Cause I'm on to make you money. And I just can't stop swinging. Cause you're so fine. I gotta do it. Shoot, we can go like that. What are huge thing like this? There's no point of deleting it. That's the inducement. Big press that. Top right there. Major resistance at the high. Which is overall this thing right here. And that's the major resistance. Break past major resistance. Push back up.
Did you eat?
No.
You didn't?
It don't really matter. I already ate.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's Chinese food. Yeah. Amen. So it's either saddles out here or yeah, it's almost instant. Because everybody's in news right there. We just broke past major support. So the most desperate ones are going to be like this. Okay, I'm hopping over here. We done touched that. Stop loss at this low resistance. At this low resistance area. Which is overall right here. Stop loss right here, that's perfect. So we could have aimed down for there, as a matter of fact. Guess not. Never mind. But at the same time, like, see, it's kind of scared him a little bit. So jump in so you can keep my freak on. Time's at 41. Wow. Let's take a trade because I'm kind of scared on this one. Let's not take a trade. No, let's take a. Well, obviously. Yeah, that was obviously a trap right there. Now I want to hit. Green line. Perfect tap on green. Let it go up. Some resistance. I'm like this, look at this. This is a huge resistance area that we have broke above so much times, but follow that. You may tap. Look for a little break. You get that break right there, the tap right there. That can be the trap overall. Okay, now we sub that liquidity. Also have a strong trend. They're looking for just buys. So the max you can do, stop loss. Take profit right here. That's the max, because it's not 100% chance that it's gonna go all the way down, but it's almost a high chance that it's gonna hit that at least. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I passed it. Oh my gosh. I passed it here 1-to-1. Oh my gosh. Most could have hit a 1-to-5. Wow. I done passed it here 1-to-1s. Like, you see how I said though? It's not guaranteed it's gonna go down for that liquidity. That is more so of a guarantee than that. Because people have their trust and resistance. We in support, so they think, okay, that's a protected whatever. So yeah, and it's probably I did pass. Oh, let me stop. I'm overexcited. It's fake, but that's tough. So for all the ones that like enter right here off the breakout, and I said, all right, cool. Stop loss could be like, that's what I'm saying. Stop loss could be here, below resistance area. So Illuminati, give me one more chance. Yeah. But okay. Resistance. The bigger the box, the more they're induced. The smaller the box, the less faith they have. So you hide the box. If you make the box bigger, and that's why they get so induced when it has a trade like this. When you hire the box, you start to see this whole trend right here. They're expecting huge pushes. When you have huge boxes that have huge reactions, they expect huge moves. But let's go here. Most importantly, I was about to say, don't do that to me. Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me stop. Girl, love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? Now. Would you love me if I was down? And how you still love for me, girl? Would you love me if I was down? Da. One breed. London. Wait, London? This is what the frick? I said, my name is Bacon. Is London or Asia? That's most of my win rate. Total trades, most in New York. I said London or Asia. London or New York. Average RR. Okay, got the same. Profit. Most profit was in. Bro, no, number one, don't do that. Most of my profit was in London. That's so interesting. Girl. And the max height was a 1 to 15. Like I said last time. Ideal is a 1 to 3 in that month. 70 freaking do. 20 trades. That's tough. Freaking trades. 113 lost 5, and that's what the 1-to-1 was for. I passed it with a 1-to-1. What the frick? That is so tough. The lights on. I was talking hyped though, actually. Seriously. But yeah. Thank you.